Hi, my name is Sylvie, and thank you so much for listening to my podcast. I want to start this podcast by letting you know that the doors to the community will open again on April 4th. And what is this community and what will you get? Well, you can choose between two different plans. One is the community only and the private podcast, and the other one gives you access to everything. And everything, I mean the 155 classes and the 11 courses. And I will give some extra support in this community as well. I post content you won't find anywhere else. If you are interested, please check out the website, theconcussioncommunity.com, and I really hope to see you on April 4th. My concussion made me a robot that was just existing, not living. I lived in my own world of rules. When you sustain a concussion, you can't do things as you used to. A lot of things can be a trigger for a setback. I tried to do everything the best way I could and slowly ended up living in my own world, filled with rules of my own making. Why I made those rules? I was anxious that I would experience setbacks, so I did everything I could to prevent them. I'm not sure if it helped because I was experiencing them anyway, even when I got as much rest as possible. I wanted to get better, and I would have done anything for that. So I pushed myself to do a lot of things. I made rules for myself and believed they would help me get better. But were they really helping? One day I was talking to my psychologist and she said, "Why are you so hard on yourself? Are you happy? Too many rules can backfire." I had to write down all the rules that I made for myself for at least 1 week. I didn't even notice that I had become such a control freak. I didn't even recognize myself anymore. How had I become this person? I realized that I didn't want to live my life being a control freak. I knew something needed to change, but I was anxious. What if I didn't do all those things? Would it slow down my recovery? Would I experience setbacks? Would I be doing enough? The rules I made for myself. I wrote down all the things I needed to do, all the rules I made thinking they would really help me getting better. I made those rules thinking they would be temporary, but one day I realized that I had already been living those rules for 2 years without an end date in mind. That was not how I wanted to spend my life. It didn't feel temporary anymore. In the end, I knew I was being too hard on myself, and something needed to change so that I could be happier in life. These are some rules that I wrote down during that week. I need to go to bed before 10 p.m. Otherwise, I will mess up my rhythm. I need to jump out of bed immediately in the morning. This will give me more energy. I need to open the curtains. Daylight is good for me. I need to get dressed immediately. Otherwise, I will be slow the whole day. I need to drink a full glass of water and take my supplements before I eat anything. I need to eat 1 or 2 pieces of fruit afterwards. I need to drink my green smoothie after I eat the fruit. I need to exercise for at least 30 minutes or go for a walk. I need to meditate after the exercise. I need to do some cognitive tasks. I need to eat my lunch around the same time because structure is good for me. I need to do at least one useful thing after lunch. For example, work, reading, groceries. I need to eat enough vegetables with my dinner. I need to cut out all the sugar in my food. I need to see a friend at least once a week so as not to get isolated. I need to listen to podcasts to learn new things. I need to clean my house to feel more peaceful. I need to do yoga sessions a few times a week. I need to make progress on some long-term goals for work. I need to write in my journal every day. And the last one, I need to do healing affirmations every day. Don't get me wrong, some of them aren't bad rules and are really helping, but doing all those things felt like I was just existing and not living my life. I felt like a robot and it drove me insane. I felt so restless all the time, and not having control over my health made it even worse. Making those rules for myself felt like I had a bit of control over my life. Don't throw out all your rules, but be gentle with yourself. You don't have to throw out all your rules. Some of mine really help me. But when you don't feel good, it will not help you to push yourself into doing those things. There were a lot of days when I didn't feel well and still pushed myself to do something useful, to do social activities, to exercise, or to do anything that didn't make me feel like my life was on pause. Don't try to fight your body. Your body and mind are one. The most important thing is to listen to your body and not fight it. Your body and mind are one. I fought my body for a long time. I couldn't accept that it wasn't listening to my mind. My mind still wanted to do the things that I was used to, but my body was struggling to do those things. I know it isn't easy, but over time things will get easier, and you will listen when your body tells you it's enough. Don't ignore those signs. Just accept them and take a rest. I believe self love will speed up your healing process. That's what we all want, right? Let go of some rules. Try to let go of some rules for at least a week and see how it feels. Living in a world full of rules isn't the way you want to live, right? I get it, it's scary to let go of them. You may feel guilty because it feels like you're not doing enough to recover. But sometimes just doing nothing is what your body and mind needs to take a step forward. I bet you will feel more peaceful and less stressed. It's okay to skip a yoga class if you don't feel like doing it that day. It's okay to not always eat healthy. It's okay to stay a bit longer in bed because you just want to. It's okay to not do anything useful and to just be gentle and love yourself for who you are. I want to end this episode by letting you know that the doors to the community will reopen again on April 4th. But what is this community and what will you get? Well, when you join this community, you will get access to the community only, or you can choose to get access to everything. And with everything, I mean 155 classes, 11 courses, a private podcast. And of course, I give a lot of extra support within this community. I post content you won't find anywhere else. And in case you're interested and want to find out more about the concussion community, feel free to check the website, theconcussioncommunity.com, for more information. And I really, really hope to see you on April 4th.